Hey everyone, it's been a while, but we're back in Star Citizen. We're doing some cave missions. We got two missions. We got the clear out the nest, and there's another one where you basically gotta go. It says like arrest somebody, but that's not a feature in this game yet, so you pretty much just put in a bullet in their head. But we're just gonna be running through here. This is a terrible scene. It's alpha, so it's kind of what you expect. But yeah, we're gonna be going through the caves, just talking about what I'm hoping might come in the future, and kind of what there is now. I mean, as you just saw, and you're gonna see, the AI is still, Star Citizen AI. It's not the best. And this might just be server. I've been on other servers where the AI actually, responds and charges you down and, takes cover. But as you can see in this shot, I shot through a guy. He went flying backwards. And nothing. He just stands back up and waits to get shot in the head. I mean, they got a lot of improvement, to do on this AI. But that's in the future. I'm hoping they get it done. But with these caves, it's kind of nice because it gives you something a little bit different. Now, when I first talked about caves, I was talking about the search for a missing person. Those were your only cave missions back in the day with this game, and they weren't that great. You're running around a cave trying to find somebody who died, and you're searching for their body. And when you first go into those caves, you're expecting to run into, some trouble of some sorts. And you never did. It was just very boring. But now, you actually have bad guys that could potentially in the future, shoot back at you. But right now, you're dealing with the brain dead AI that will just stand around and watch their friends die in front of them. But still, it's a step forward in the right direction. What I would like to see is, well, better AI, but maybe more enemies. Now, again, the servers probably can't handle it at this time. That's why there's not as many enemies. But maybe like 20, 30 enemies. Like, make it feel like a big base where you're wiping out this horde of bad guys just charging you down or taking cover. Or even on the outside, you can just fly right up to the cave, land right out in front of it, and, walk in. It would be kind of cooler. They got the vehicles now with guns on the back. Let's, set those up outside and have them shoot at you as you're coming in. Have it so that, hey, you have to go in there, either land far out if you're single or you're a solo player, and kind of work your way in, sniping at the bad guys from afar. And if you take them out silently, they don't alert the rest of the people inside, so you can go in kind of stealthy. Or if you go in loud, you got the whole base on alert now. I'm hoping something like that will come. I'm not holding my breath on it, though. And of course, that's way in the future. Way, way in the future. God only knows when. But for now, it's something different than just, bounty hunting or trading or mining. I mean, it gets you out, stretches your legs. You don't get lost in these caves. They're pretty easy to maneuver around in. I always would get lost running around looking for the dead body, but with these ones, it's pretty straightforward. Now, I only did my cave dive on Daymar. I didn't do any on, I'm not even sure what planet they would be on in the Hurston area. I was in Crusader when I did these. I did about 5 of these missions, and they all play out pretty much the same. Nothing really changes. Except for the assassination ones, which we're going to jump to here in the next clip. They do change a little bit. It's the same area you go to where you finish up on the clear the nest. You got to go a little bit further. And if you notice on the video, there's a tracker there telling you of the target that you still got to take out. You got to do a little bit of platforming to get there. There's going to be some crawling and things of that nature just to get to this special little area where you can assassinate the guy. Now, What's weird about that is in the mission, it kind of tells you to arrest the guy. But with the way the cave is set up, there's no way you're going to be leading somebody out of this system here in this cave. You got to climb some things, you got to crawl through things. There's a jumping portion of this. I don't see you dragging a bounty out of here, dead or alive. So I don't know why it says arrest them on the mission, but I don't know, maybe they'll change things up. This is, the first iteration of this. Things are bound to change. And that'd be kind of interesting if you can actually start arresting NPCs and putting them in your ship cargo. It'd be interesting to see that if the price changes too, so dead or alive. So if they're dead, you get less money on the bounty. If they're alive, you obviously are going to get more. So that'd be an interesting addition to the game. Now there is a lot of waiting for this. I do hear that they're picking up speed on things, and I'm hoping stuff starts coming out a lot faster, because being an alpha for over 7 years kind of does suck. People lose the motivation to play, lose the hope that the game is ever going to be complete. So all we can do is wait around and fingers crossed, basically, and see what happens. And that's pretty much it for this video. I am going to go over some of the bounty hunting changes in my next one. Not too many big ones, but there are some interesting little tweaks. But this video is already long enough, and I don't really want to get into the bounty hunting just yet. And that's it for this one. Have fun out there. Later.